Yes, so the first question I'd like to ask is, for those that have been waiting and they've been praying, and now they are seeing answers coming, how do they know that this is the right answer that they've been waiting for? How exactly do they get to know that this is the right person?
Okay, thank you very much. Well, give it time. Let it pass through the test of time, among other things actually. But with time, you will get to know either the person had proposed already or the person had not when you're praying. And sometimes you might even see a lot of people coming and you don't really know which of them to choose. Pray. Make sure you pray. And when you pray, still wait. You know you've been waiting before. And then it's coming now. Don't rush into it. Give it a test of time as you pray. Find out the person's interest. You know who you are. You know what you want. Find out the person's interest. Find out the person's belief. It's not about the look. You can look at someone that is the most beautiful you've seen, and inward, she might be so dirty. And character-wise, she might be so dirty. There might be other things that you will know about this person that you know you can't live with. And the moment you know you can't live with someone, it can't work. So just give it a test of time. You can be friends. You can be friends. You can even express the fact that you like the person. Let it stay there. You don't have to start a relationship when you're not sure. But giving it a test of time, when both of you know you have same interest, it will click.
Thank you very much. I'd also like to ask that, let's assume that, especially as a lady, you've been waiting and God is showing you that this is the man. Is he, how do we, and the man in question
is not forthcoming.
Exactly. Or he's not even ready. Or maybe you even know the man physically, but the man is not ready, maybe ready for commitment, or he's not even looking as if he's ready to get married at all. And maybe you are right, like, the essence is it's my year of marriage. And this is why he's looking at maybe in the next 5 years. So what do we do in situations like that?
Okay. Actually, I want to take myself as an example. While I was waiting, while I was single and waiting, I'd already known my husband. And it was my husband.
Wow.
And I know what comes to your mind. Sister has fallen in love with her pastor, but that wasn't my situation. That wasn't. I like to shock you, it wasn't my situation. God speaks to me and I know how God speaks to me. So he spoke to me that that's my husband. He spoke to me that that's my husband. But let me tell you, he's my pastor and I like him. I appreciate him that he's my pastor. But there are some encounters that I've had with him that would not even make me think that I will marry. As a matter of fact, I didn't even know that he wasn't married then. When I knew him, when I had that encounter with him, I didn't know he was not. And I said to myself that, this man's wife, he will be trying. No, he was my Wobi teacher. And one day he just screamed at me like that. And I heard people screaming at me. And I was like, what did I even do? It was so embarrassing. And I felt to myself, what kind of a man shouts like this? His wife will really try. So I newly got into that church at that particular time. So, pastor's wife in Winners doesn't sit beside them. So there's no way I'm going to know who is wife or not, or who his wife is. So I just felt, I wish his wife loved. So as time goes on, he's my pastor, he's even the youth pastor and like that. And then I knew that, no, he's not really like that. But then I didn't really care. Then, of course, I got to know that he's even single. It didn't still occur to me because I don't have anything for him. But then, God spoke to me that that's my husband. And then I was close to the teenagers. I was in teenagers class. So God spoke through another girl. She's a teenager. And she came to me and she said, Auntie, do you know, I just saw something today. Imagine you and Pastor Ebenezer, you will now stay, you become husband and wife. On your wedding day, I'll be one of your flower girls. Right? Guess what I did? I pushed her out and I slammed the door on her because I couldn't beat her. I was very angry. It's a child. And when I did that, Holy Spirit broke me down. And he said, you just shut me out. And I was like, shut you out. Then I'm dead. So I broke down. I started weeping. I started crying. I was broken. And I know that really broke me because when I came up, I felt lighter. The burden of, but then, because he's my pastor, I couldn't wish him bad or wish that I just felt, should I leave this church? When I leave the church, he will not see me again. Because I don't hate him, but I don't want to marry a pastor.
Yes.
I want to be free. Not to be a sinner. I gave my life to Christ before I met my husband. I was so dedicated to God. Marrying a pastor cannot make you to be born again.
Yes.
So it didn't determine my relationship with God. But I don't want to be choked. And I don't want, the spotlight too. And I don't want it. I don't want my life to be caked too. You know? So a lot of things though, and I don't want to chop people's problem. I want to be able to talk when I want to talk and do what I want to do, but it happened. So as at the time he got it, I was just, as at that time, we were even friends. Not that I intentionally became his friend, but things worked out. They took him from the church, he went elsewhere, and that even made him pastor. Maybe because I prayed him out. But eventually, he became my father in the Lord. People will ask me out. Somebody came to visit me from London because he's from my place and he wants to marry me. I ran to pastor. I went to meet him. Sir, I don't want this man. I don't want him. He became my father in the Lord. And even there are some people that I was feeling that because I didn't want him, so I was creating image for myself. And of course they were coming. You know the devil now. They were coming. They were coming. So I would meet him too. And sometimes he even encouraged me. Okay, don't just know that you're a child of God, don't allow sin, but you can talk. You don't have to be abusive or talk to them anyhow. You can, but then I will run back to him and say, sir, I cannot walk, I don't want. He said that you are too choosy. So, but when he will come, he just came to my house the way we normally see sometimes. He just came to my house and it was just like, there is a journey. It's though long, very long, but the end is so beautiful. Please, can you walk along with it with me? And it's a life journey. I was just looking because God had already cooked me, and as at that time I had known him. I had already known him, and the things I'd known about, him had encouraged me. So, to my own, I would say it's a negative side because I didn't like the person. But if you like the person, it's better for you. You know me, I didn't like the person now. And it still worked out for me because time helped.
Yes.
Now, like I said, if they are coming, this one now is not coming. It was you who knew that, this is the person. Seriously. You still need time. Even if you feel he's not ready now, it's not as if, okay, look at someone like me. I said I wasn't going to get married. But I'm very married now, as in I go nowhere. I'm very married. And this was me who, on my 30th birthday, people were talking like, I didn't have a boyfriend, I was not ready to have. 30th birthday. But now, I'm counting. Very soon, I'm going to do renewal of vow, 10th year, married. So I am very married though, as in very married. Going nowhere. Now, the guy is not even my condition, is really critical. It's not as if the brother is saying he's not going to get married. He's not ready. So you're not seeing readiness. At the same time, it's not as if you should go and wait for someone who is going nowhere. Because some people, they don't have future. So if you are falling in love from that person, you should hit your head. You should hit your head. But if you know that this person has focus, maybe it's just like my husband. Seriously, I'm sure, okay, he was not even ready. He told me that, but he was not ready for marriage. One pastor that knew both of us is his pastor. He's one of the person that called him. I can remember. He said he should bring me. But he said, when are you getting married? He asked pastor, and pastor was sir, I'm even thinking my master's, and I just started as a pastor. So, and even me, I was not even thinking marriage, even though I was over 30. It never bothered me. And pastor said, it's this year. That pastor said, it has to be this year. And he now told my husband, then my parents, that I know that you're thinking, how are you going to take care of her? He said, but try it. The day you marry her, the day you have a provision. And I bet you, from then till now, we have never left. But he was thinking, how would I do it? This, I've not done this, I've not gotten this, I've not gotten. You don't know what is going on in his heart. But while you are together, your personality can change a lot of things. And if he had not even come, extend a hand of friendship. I mean, that's not a sin, and it's not bad. I'm not saying go out to be promiscuous, or go and seduce a man, or go and even ask a man out. Please, I'm not saying that. But who says you can't start a friendship? And please, when you do, don't put it on your head like, oh, because I'm starting the friendship because I want you to marry me. And I'm not saying be pretentious. Let your friendship be friendship, because it might be him, it might not be him. It might be something you've seen in him that you liked. It might not be him. Give it time. Let it just flow naturally.
Wow. Thank you very much. Okay, so the last question I'll be asking. Okay. So as a single, I would say that you're single, you're in a relationship, you're not married. Okay. So for those that are already in a relationship, and maybe the partner is requesting for things that the other partner does not find good as a good believer, as a
Don't
Christian,
believe in it.
exactly. So how do we, handle situations like that?
Thank you very much. While we were still talking about this topic, I said something. I said, know yourself.
Yes.
Know what you believe in. Know who you are. That's the first thing to do. When you know yourself, you will know what you want. And so when someone is giving you what you don't want, you will know you don't want. Don't you ever allow someone to put on you what you do not want or what you won't put on yourself. Don't. If that belief is rooted, especially in the Word of God, don't allow anyone change it. You'll be doing yourself a great harm, believe me. Especially, you know that this thing is not good. Stand on it. That might even be your winning ticket. Other people must have fallen. And you know that this one will not fail. This one will not fall. Because she's so steadfast. She knows what she believes in. And even though I try, you will earn the respect from him. You will earn the respect from him. And if it feels bad and because, oh, you're too stubborn, and like I always get that before I marry. Any little thing, you're too stubborn. So, okay. If you know that this is not right, then don't do it. If you have to lose a relationship for not giving in to something wrong, then so be it. That relationship is wrong in itself.
Exactly. So be it. Okay, I know I said the last question, but last year, the single people, how do they? I know there are many people when they clock 30, they're like, don't marry before 30, so many questions comes to you as a single, I think 30, 32, and you're like, okay, no, I don't know how it's gonna be. And pressure from your family, from friends, your friends getting that. How do they handle this kind of pressures coming to them, especially when 30 or something or above that.
Seriously, giving into pressure is suicidal.
Honestly.
It's not nice. You peer pressure, parental pressure, wherever it's coming from, don't give into it. Don't give into it. I'm going to take myself as an example. On my 30th birthday, I didn't have a boyfriend. I didn't have a future partner. I only have close male friends. And of course, relationship thing not even involved. Of course, I was not even gonna get married before. But thank God for bringing me into Winners Chapel, Living Faith Church. Because God, through the word from his servant, I got to know that beautiful marriage, marital breakthrough is a right for me. And I can have it. Why don't I want to get married? Because of, experiences of my parents, people, and, I grew up having a very terrible experience from my parents. They separated, I think, when I was 8 years. And so it wasn't palatable. And I just felt you can actually be successful. So I focused on my education. I did marriage, no, it's not for me. But at a time I knew I was going to get married and it's going to be successful. So if you're 30, 32, believe me, okay, you know me very much. Or if you do not, looking at me now, and I have 2 kids. My first is 7, my second is 5. Looking at me now, do I look like, oh, she must have gotten married late. That's why her life is like that. There is nothing that looks like late, oh, late comer in marriage, or oh, this is what you get when you marry late. I mean, my life, God made it so beautiful that if I didn't tell you, you won't know. I was telling someone the age I'll be celebrating this year, and the person was like, really? So I told myself, so my marriage even make me look younger. Because a 30-year-old lady is old. Then I was not married. And now that I've been married for years, even though then, do you know when I got married, I had a friend who will send me to his son in a secondary school, 13-year-old son. My friend. But the school was very close to where I was living. 13 years, and I'm older than this girl, the lady. We met in school, but I am at least like 2 years older, and she had 13-year-old son. When I was living where I celebrated my 30th. But I didn't let it bother me. Her life is not my life. Where I'm sure that as my life is now, there could be something she will be praying that God should give her that is in my life. There are so many people that have gone ahead of me that are not enjoying the peace that you will enjoy in your home. It's not how far, it is how well. It's how far. So wait, your time will come.
Wait.
Your time will come. Even though it tarries, wait, it will surely come.
Don't give in to pressure.
Don't give in to pressure.
They are just unnecessary.
Very unnecessary.
God will not put pressure on you.
It's just to even make your testimony elaborate and beautiful.
Exactly.
Just wait for it. It will come. None shall lack his or her. So you have a husband, you've been given birth to, is somewhere. Just wait. If dry bones can locate themselves, you are not a dry bone. So why won't your bone locate you? Why won't you locate your own bone? Just wait, it will surely come. Don't be in haste, because if you're in haste, you will be the one to suffer for it. Not those people pushing you or pressurizing you.
Exactly.
So wait, it will surely come.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So we're going to the last part of this show. It's a game. We play the game. Give us a word from the back of the camera. This particular game, I want to just your husband work.
Oh. So I have to win.
So I have to win now. Let's.
I have to win. I have to win. I have to win because I don't want my husband to say, "Oh, I won the game."
Yeah.
I'm intelligent like my husband.
Okay.
God, please let me go. God of my husband, let me win.
God of my pastor.
Let me win. Because your pastor is my husband.
Let me win. God of my pastor, let me win.
Okay, let's see who is God we hear.
Hey, God, you're making me fear now.
So let's hear what the game is all about.
Okay, so they give us a word, and the first person to sing a song that has that word in it.
No, you're a singer now. Ojoro. Okay. Let's see.
Let's go to 3 rounds.
3.
Yes. Okay, back to you guys.
You are great, yes, you are. Oh, what upon the sea?
I think I did the first.
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay, so it's a 5, right?
You mentioned because you mentioned great for God. You said song that will have the word in it.
But I started the song first.
No. I even said you are great. You said great. Yes. Okay. So how do we spell it?
So we must start it.
Well, Jesus.
Okay.
Praise ye the Lord, and greatly to be praised in the city of
God.
I won.
I won out of 3.
Okay. Okay. 1.
Okay. 1 more and 2 more. Mighty God,
hallowed be thy name. Faithful God, you wanted to receive all. You are just.
I started the song first.
I don't think so. Maybe because I was slow.
That's why.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I said mighty God.
I said mighty first.
The viewers can testify.
Who started the first? I don't know. Is it a tie?
The viewers will know.
Hey.
I am blessed in the morning, I am blessed in the evening. Abraham, blessings are mine. How about that? I've even won. Even because the singer hijacked the second one from me, I've even won.
Oh my God.
Do you want to go again? I won from. Who do you think the God of Ebenezer Kolawole will back up? Me, the wife, or the daughter? Father, the God of my husband, the God of Ebenezer,
the God of my husband.
You should have called on him. You would have been the first, that's what I used for you. You should have called the God of your husband. If you have called on his God now, he would have answered you fast. Because God of husband needs to answer the wife fast.
Because they have become one.
Yes. They have become
because
one.
you waited patiently.
Exactly. Waited.
I waited too.
You didn't call on the God. You should have called on that God. You were calling on my no.
Oh wow. Thank you so much. I
hope you didn't let me win. You didn't let me win.
You didn't let me win. You carried the cup. You carried it by yourself.
You almost collected one from me. That number 2 I gave it to you. So let it be 2.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much for coming in. So I enjoyed your presence here. Thank you. And I hope we'll call you again.
By the grace of God.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you guys for staying tuned to the end. I'm sure you're even placed already. I'm sure you're there. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I mean, if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Because I don't understand though. What are you waiting? You are getting blessed like this and you don't want to subscribe. Please subscribe. and like this video. Drop your comment and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.